Tamam izleyeceğim. Talos Principle 2. Oyun çıkalı 1 ya da 2 gün olması lazım. Birinci oyunu ben bayağı beğenmiştim. Hem puzzle'ları olsun, ee, genel olarak felsefi bakış açısı olsun. Bayağı hoşuma gitmişti. Ee, Bakalım. Biraz kıstım. Açalım bakalım. Bu arada oyun birinci oyuna göre bayağı hoş. Görmüş gibi geldi en azından. Bayağı hoşuma gitti. Birinci oyun bence bana kalırsa en iyi yapılmış bulmaca oyunlarından bir tanesi. Hem bulmacalar olsun hem diyalogları olsun. Bayağı hoştu. Bazı bulmacalar... Gerçi oyunu da benim çok oldu ya. İlk oyunu ben de ilk çıktığı zamanlardan oynamıştım. Ee, Gerek yok. Bakalım. Evet. İncil'den mi bu? Yanlış. Evet, yazılım başlatıyor. Kimse. Tabii birinci oyunu bütün olduğu gibi karakterimiz bir robot. Varsal soruları da aynı zamanda kendine soruyor. Birinci oyunda şey olmuştu. En son tabuta girmiştik bakalım.
Behold, child, you are risen from the dust,
Birinci
and
oyun
you
tepesi
walk in
kamera
my
açısı da
garden.
vardı.
Hear now my voice, and know that I am your friend, and I am called Elohim.
Vallahi. Ops. Okey. Başka bir bozucu mu var etrafta? Ha yok şey. Varmış gibi. Hop oyun kasıyor. Küçük bir kasım en azından gidermek için. Gölge düş. O bir de bayağı düşüktü aslında oyun ya. Ona rağmen kasıyorsa yapacak bir şey yok galiba. Alayım. Bakalım.
This land is but a dream. You will stay here only for a little while. Soon you will awaken
İlk
in
oyunda
a
da bu
new
olay vardı.
world.
Parça topluyorsun.
But first, you must
burada bu parçalar
undertake the
varmış, bakalım.
trials of initiation. They will help me
İlk oyunlar.
prepare your vessel.
Ops. Oyun çöktü mü? Ben şeye düşüreyim ya, doku kalitesine düşüreyim. Böyle olmayacak. Maalesef unutmuşuz bakalım. Üstüne koyacağım. Okey. Şuradan çıkacağız galiba. Bir parça aldık.
Well done,
İkinci parça.
my child.
Kitler. Minik şu an oyunu öğreniyoruz bakalım. Şu parçayı da almamız gerekecek. Ha yok şey yapacağız direkt. Okey. Şu parçayı direkt alacağız. İkinci parçayı da aldık. Bir dakika ben bunu atlarım bence ya. Yok atlamıyorum. Ha okey.
The shapes you are collecting are not mere toys. They are symbols of the process by which our people were created.
Okay. Yeşil kapıyı açabiliyorum da onu. Ha. Şu kapıyı açabiliyorum aynen. Burada sırf parçalar varmış bakalım. Okey. Okey. Ha buna olguya tıklamam lazım değil mi? Okey. Ha iki tane falan var okey. Bu muydu yani? Ha. Dakika. Tamam.
Very good.
En başlara şu anlık öyle felsefi şeylere tabii bir anda dayanması mantığı yok. Ne alaka ya? Anlamını vermedim ama çok. Neyse. Almış mıydık? Aynen. Yok almamışız. Aynen almamışız. İkincisi galiba. Çok yönlü düzenek. Tamam şunu koyalım şöyle. Ha okey. Alamıyoruz buradan. Okey. Bekle. Tamam. Çok yönlü düzenek. Burada bir şey yok. görebildiği bir şey var mı bunun? Ha, okey. Diğer parçaya da bakalım.
Excellent.
Şimdi sarı kısmı açalım. Ama şu an eleman... Neyse bakalım ne kadar dağılım yapacağım. Sarı kapı hangisi şu mu?
I am proud of all my children.
Temel bağlantılar.
Out of a world of ruins, they have built a new Jerusalem. And there your brothers and sisters await you to celebrate your birth.
Okay. Şu parça devam lazım. Senin benim yok. Tamam, parçaları tutmaya devam. Mesela kırılma. Parça şurada. Enerjim gerekiyor yani, okey. Okey. Her bir şey göstermiş oldu burada işte. Şu parça istediği yere koyuluyor tarzında bir şey göstermiş oldu. Hala, okey. Ha, kırmızı gate. Kırmızıyla
You may linger in my garden for as long as you wish. But remember, my child, that the new world awaits you, and this place is only a dream.
ha, okey. Şunu şuraya yerleştir. Yok, niye olmuyor? High ground var mı? Mesela bombasından gelmek için. Bir etiketi yapmam lazım. Ay pardon, evet. Hiç parça olmadan olmuyor hiçbir zaman. Tamam. Niye konuşmandım ben ya? Okey, şimdi işte her türlü bir collision oluyor. Ha, içerisinden dolaştıracağım, okey. Ben neye kadar düşündüğümü bilmiyorum bu arada. Canım ikisi gerçi. İki renk, iki kapı. Tamam. Parçamız burada, bu kapıyı açmamız gerekiyor yani. Okey, tamam, bunu her ekranda kullanmamız gerekecek galiba. Ama diğer alet nerede? Ha, şurada. Mavi ışık çıkış noktası şurada. Kırmızı neredeydi diye aldı ama. Şurada. Ha, ups. Mavi ışık oradan çıkıyor, pardon. Kırmızının kolumu doğruydu yani. Evet. Mavi nerede? Şunu şuraya koyalım ya. Şu oluyor mu yaktım vardı ha, tamam. Bekleyen yükseliş. Okey. Parçayı da aldık.
Thank you, child. I have finished preparing your vessel. Now hear my advice. A new world awaits you, full of dangers and mysteries, signs and wonders. Things that I in my garden could never have imagined. In that world, you will have to be careful and smart and curious. But above all else, you will have to be human. Do not be afraid of these dream figures and their messages. They are merely aspects of yourself, as am I.
Whatever happens, we're in it together. Acil metin çıktı. Yani QR kod direkt alttaki metin şey yapıyor. Okey. Kalibrasyon sürecini tamamla. Yani şey miydi? Benim kalibrasyon sürecim miydi? İşte onu. Ben pek konuşmam tutorial boyunca, farkındayım. Metinleri genel olarak oyunu çok güzel. O yüzden bir şey şimdi yüklemedim. Bir en azından tamam ya, yapmışlar diyene kadar açık aslında videoya.
You're awake. Welcome to the world of the living.
Neat. Hanımefendi diyecek, tamam.
Oh, you're polite. What a rare combination of traits. If only the algorithm produced more people like you. Oh, but I'm confusing you. Don't worry, everyone is confused at first. You see, we all start out without a full knowledge of our own history, so we have the freedom to form our own opinions. Of course. You want the short version or the long version? So, a long time ago, our ancestors dominated this planet.
Long
We
version.
call ourselves humans like they did, but they were organic. They built an advanced technological civilization, but unfortunately, their impact on the ecosphere caused changes in the climate, and an extremely contagious virus was released from the permafrost. That's something our historians still debate. Why did they invest so many resources into making war and so few into useful research? But no matter the reason, in the end, they simply ran out of time. A team led by a scientist called Alexandra Drennan began a project that was intended to create, well,
Nice.
us. But knowing that there wasn't enough time, Drennan initiated a process, a series of iterations inside a simulation that would lead to the emergence of true artificial intelligence. It did. Long after our ancestors died out, the first new human was born. We call her the Founder, although the name she took was Athena. She then created more of us, using the tools left behind by Drennan's team. Eventually, they started building the city of New Jerusalem. Before the Founder vanished, she set a goal for this city. We call it the goal, capital G and all. To make 1,000 new humans, and so complete New Jerusalem.
Okay.
It was difficult,
Bilemek yani.
especially after she left us. But after a millennium or so, we finally succeeded.
İyi gitmiş. Okay.
And that's you. You're number 1,000.
Ha. Okay.
You're welcome.
Suç.
If you have any more questions, feel free to ask them. When you're done, head outside. They're waiting for you. Your birth is quite the event. You won't age like our ancestors did, but of course, there is always some wear and tear. You should probably schedule a checkup every decade or so. Oh, and be a bit careful with water. You won't die if it rains or anything, but we're running low on insulation material. I wouldn't go swimming if I were you. He was the caretaker of the simulation that created the Founder.
Allah'ım.
When the simulation was completed, he became part of all of us. You will hear him whenever you enter sleep mode. Nothing to worry about, really.
Okay.
No one really knows. At first, she was closely involved with everything that happened in the city, but gradually, she became more distant. And one day,
İzdivaç
she
etmiş.
simply vanished. That was centuries ago. Me? Well, as you can tell by my number, I'm quite old. I wasn't one of the first companions, but I did know Athena personally. She and Cornelius taught me a lot. Although I suppose I've
Cornelius,
made a
okay.
few improvements here and there since those days. We didn't have a lot to work with in the beginning. I haven't really thought about it. This is all I've done for the last few centuries, and I like doing it. I guess for now we'll see what happens. Oh, one more thing. Like all citizens of New Jerusalem, you have access to the interface, which you can use to read the news, chat to your
Okay.
fellow citizens, and it's a crucial tool, and modular too. You can easily add new... Just don't subscribe to too many newsletters at once.
Hoş geldin. Okay, kayıt. Sosyal medya. Hangi... What the fuck? Çocuğun adını lazım. Güzel. Görev 832. Niyam. Ha, 11. Kendimi görecek miyim? Niye sıfırlamak için? Neyse. Çıkalım bakalım. Tamam.
Look, it's 1K.
Hey 1K! Welcome to New Jerusalem!
Shouldn't the mayor be starting his speech?
Herkes yüzünü aynı.
This should be interesting.
At least give him a chance.
Dear citizens
eğitim.
of New Jerusalem, many years ago, when the founder stepped forth from the simulation, this was a land of ruins. Our ancestors, in their hubris, undermined the natural foundations on which their world had been built. Because of their arrogance, our species found itself on the brink of annihilation. The founder aimed to set us on a new course.
You never even met the founder.
Her vision was of a city, a new civilization that would know its limits. It would not repeat the mistakes of the past, nor impose its will on this earth. To that end, she set the great goal we have been striving towards. 1,000 new humans. And today we have... Oh dear, what's that?
Çok daha hikayesi, çok daha aktif bir hikayesi var yani. Geçen oyunun aktif bir
People
hikayesi
of
yoktu.
New Jerusalem,
Konuşuyoruz.
I am Prometheus, and
İnsanlara
I
ateş
will
veren
reveal that which was
Yunan
hidden.
tanrısı ve
The
cezalandırılan.
flame
Sen
has
yaratanlar
awoken
insanlar.
and summons you. Who is brave enough to answer its call? We await you upon our island where... Curse you, Pandora. You will not chain me again.
Wow, artık bir hikaye line'ı var yani. Sırf puzzle değil anladığım kadarıyla. Otursana, oturacak yer var. İlginç.
I told you we should have investigated those energy readings. And I told him there's something up with those structures.
The mayor's just being cautious.
This isn't caution, it's stagnation. Exploration? Too dangerous. Expansion? Too dangerous. We barely even scavenge anymore.
You call it stagnation, I call it balance.
And I call you an idiot.
Here's a thought. Try to be a little more diplomatic when you talk to the mayor.
See what I'm working with here, 1K? I'm gonna need a fresh pair of eyes on this expedition. Someone who hasn't spent several centuries hearing about the goal and the founder and all that nonsense. If you're up for an adventure, meet us at the conference room.
Okay. Gidelim. Vay anlam bağımdı. Adamlar yapmış ya. Tamam sadece bir kişi mi yaşıyor şimdi orada? Niye yukarıya bak yapmışlar yani? Sıra boyunca sonuçta. Diğer tarafta da etmiştim.
What's broken now?
Vay anam babam be.
All right, listen up. I know you're all having fun down there, but the grid is overloaded again, so maybe you could switch off your personal consoles or your lawn mowers, or whatever the hell you've all decided to switch on all at once. I might not be around to babysit you for a while, and you don't want stuff breaking while Pellegrino's in charge, do you? That's it. That's it. Don't worry, 1K. I see you there in the elevator. I'll have you moving again in a jiffy. Great way to start life in the city, huh? What the hell is a jiffy? These bloody language libraries.
Hey,
660
hold
ben de
on there.
bırakıyordum.
You're the newbie, aren't ya? Number 1000. I figured the dam would go dry before we reach the goal. I have a question. How does it feel to you to be born with a randomized psyche into a society of autonomous thinking machines which so much resemble their long-extinct ancestors, they've decided it's best that you're the last one ever made? What? It's kind of frowned on to say that sort of thing around here. But the truth is, I think exactly the same. But let's you and I keep that between us, all right?
Right,
Now listen, this meeting isn't strictly happenstance. I have some friends. The kind of people who like to know what's going on with other people. They think you can help each other out. Of course you are. You know how to use the interface, right? I'll talk to my friends and see if I can't play matchmate. And before you go, a word of advice. Not everything around here is how it appears.
Welcome. Do please join us at the...
I would like to preface this meeting by saying I told you something would happen sooner or later, and you didn't listen to me. And here we are.
If we could focus on the issue at hand.
The issue at hand is not this one thing, but this entire attitude that's taken hold. The world doesn't cease to exist when you stick your head in the sand, Herman. Or under a dome, as it were.
Let's not get sidetracked. We're here to solve this puzzle, not to discuss philosophy.
Of course. I'm sorry you've been dragged into this. I'm sure this sort of adventure is the last thing you were looking for on your first day.
Ha! See? A fresh mind is open to the possibilities. Yakut, I think it's time for the briefing.
All right, here we go. Nice to meet you, by the way, 1K. We first became aware of the site designated TTP-2 during a scouting expedition about 6 months ago. It's a large island with a remarkably varied geography, and it looks like there are several artificial structures of some kind. We recorded extremely unusual fluctuating energy readings from somewhere in the middle of the island, but couldn't really make sense of them. I wanted to go and have a closer look, but the decision was made that it was too far and not relevant to the goal. Now it looks like whatever's on that island has reached out to us instead, in the form of that projection.
We may not be interested in the island, but the island is definitely interested in us.
I don't share your enthusiasm for the unexpected, but Byron has been requesting an expedition for some time now. And at this point, I'm forced to agree that it's necessary.
Abi belki şey
I
gideceğiz
agree.
yani.
Then it's settled. The expedition is
Aslında çok daha
approved.
hikayesel yani. Diyeceğime
Byron,
göre.
you will be in charge.
Yani çok
Al
uzatmak
will be
istemiyorum
your
diyor
second
ama.
in command to ensure a balanced approach. You'll take Melville and Yakut as you requested, and if 1K wants to join you, that's fine by me.
Excellent. Oh, this is going to be fun. Come meet us out on the landing pad when you're ready.
Before you set out so hastily, do consider exploring the city first. It is your home, after all.
That's a good idea. Have a look around. See what you make of the place.
Okey, yeni bir keşfe çıkacağım ve adaya gideceğim. Bakalım. Adaya gitmek istiyorum. O yüzden videoyu burada sonlandırayım izleyici. Tabii oyunun oynamaya baktıktan sonra da bir şey yapacağım. O zaman izleyici görüşürüz.